New at 5, the old Gates Rubber Company factory on South Broadway will not be designated as an historic Denver landmark. The city's Landmark Preservation Commission making that decision just hours ago. And 7 News reporter Jacqueline Allen is at the factory now. And Jacqueline, you've learned even though it won't be preserved, it also won't be forgotten.
Well, the Denver Historic Landmark Preservation Commission may have voted against calling this an historic landmark in this meeting just 2 hours ago. But there's a catch. The company can move forward possibly now with demolition, but they have agreed to keep the old famous water tower and build an exhibit to preserve the history of this site while looking to its future. The Gates rubber plant may now be a boarded-up building with broken windows, but for some speaking here,
my grandfather, Wallace Brown Stalker, worked at Gates for over 30 years.
It's a piece of Denver history worth preserving.
Part of their own history could be erased.
When CU student Eugene Elliott found out the company is planning to raise what remains and redevelop, he was able to slow the process by filing a $250 application for historic landmark designation, really ticking off some neighbors.
We really don't want a deteriorated factory building with contaminated land in the heart of Denver.
We're very passionate supporting the demolition of this site. The more that I hear about the pollution and the far-reaching effects that may have.
For more than a decade, the Gates Rubber Company has been looking for a way to redevelop the site, which is highly contaminated. Because of that and the community involvement, the commission said this site, even though it is historic, should not be preserved as a landmark.
The motion carries unanimously.
And Elliott would not talk to us after that decision. When I asked his reaction, he just walked away and said it should be obvious. Since this happened, city leaders are now looking into making applying for that historic landmark designation more difficult for people who don't own the property or live in Denver. There will be a meeting about that in 2 weeks. Reporting live in Denver, Jacqueline Allen, 7 News.
All right, Jacqueline, thank you.